The Zero Network by Thx4thestories. Read by Oakshadow5. Chapter 12. Apologies and Secret Meetings. 4 days after internships ended, Izuku was relaxing in the common room after classes with his friends and boyfriend — they had made it official after their second date the day before — when Sarah approached their group with 2 gift bags in his hand. The group watched him closely as he walked up to Izuku and smiled awkwardly. "Hey Midoriya, I've been talking with Horndog for a while, trying to figure out how to apologize to you." Sarah rubbed his free hand at the back of his neck. "I wanted to be a better person before I apologized, and I'm still working on it. You didn't deserve the way we treated you, and I've been learning a lot about the dumb things I believed about quirkless people in our mandatory classes. So I was going to wait longer to apologize, and I'm not even going to ask for forgiveness, because I don't deserve it. But then my sister, Aoi, had me take her to pick out a gift for you, and I was confused about why she wanted me to help pick out and deliver a gift to a guy she'd never met." Izuku was wondering the same thing. Years of people trying to give him gifts that turned out to be a bag containing rocks or a snake for loss had him on edge at that moment. "You helped her in the park during your internship. She told me what you did for her, and I realized that even if I wasn't completely ready to apologize, you deserve to hear that I'm so sorry, and thank you for helping my sister." He held the bags out to Izuku now and bowed. Izuku took them. Now that he thought about it, there was a strong resemblance to the girl on that bench. "I didn't even know she was your sister. I never got her name." Sarah straightened his back. "I know. That's what made me realize that you were always a better hero than I'll ever be. You were selfless enough to do way more than you were expected to for a random stranger in the park. You saved my sister from a horrible situation that other people would have blamed her for, when you could have just written her off and told her to go to the cops." He pointed at the bags. "The blue one is from her to thank you. The brown one is from me. Kind of an apology gift, and also a promise to do better. From now on, I'm going to work to be even half the hero you were to her." Sarah bowed again and left the room. Kirishima smiled at Izuku. "It was pretty manly of him to apologize like that. What did he get you?" Izuku opened Sarah's gift first. It was a very soft beanie and a card that said sorry for being an asshole in big red letters on the front, that Sarah had written a full apology acknowledging everything he'd said or done wrong to Izuku and a promise to do better. There was a P.S. saying, "I heard you and Todoroki are a couple now, so I thought you'd enjoy the Hero Cat Cafe that just opened downtown, and got you this gift card so you can have a date on my dime." The gift card had several thousand yen on it, and a picture of a cat in a Milko costume on the front. Shoto seemed very intrigued by the idea of a cat cafe, and Izuku made a mental note to take him there soon. He reached into the bag from Sarah's sister and cried when he saw the contents. There was a small trophy with the world's #1 hero engraved on the small plaque, and framed picture of the girl smiling next to a group of middle schoolers, all flashing peace signs, all in custom-made shirts reading "The Quirkless Hero, Void" across the chest. The frame had the words "The First Void Fan Club" painted across the top. Mina squealed and took a picture of him crying and holding both items up that she posted on her Instagram captioned, "TFW, you get your first present from a fan," and tagged everyone in 1A. She also tagged LoudCloud, who commented, "My little Cloud already got his first fan," and tagged Present Mike, Ingenium, Midnight, and Mr. Grumpy Face. The profile picture was a very done-looking Aizawa. Present Mike and Ingenium both left sweet comments congratulating him and cooing over how cute it was. Midnight left a gif of a sobbing cartoon broccoli with the comment, "Too cute." Mr. Grumpy Face commented, "Oboro, I've told you to stop creating social media accounts with my email. Also, good job, Problem Child." The hero fan accounts were going crazy over the entire thing, and Mina got several thousand more followers out of it. Izuku wasn't going to be besties with Sarah anytime soon, but maybe the boy wasn't so bad. That weekend, Izuku went home with the promise he wouldn't leave the house without his mother present. There weren't a lot of people still sending death threats to the quirkless kid at UA anymore, but even one was enough to have Aizawa only letting him off campus if he was accompanied by someone. The teacher dropped him off with his mom. Katsuki couldn't walk with him after classes like they usually would if they were going home on Friday, because he was staying at Shinzo's house for the weekend. And he still insisted he didn't have feelings for the friend, like he would willingly spend an entire weekend with anyone otherwise. Izuku hated lying to the first teacher that treated him like a person, but he couldn't really say, "Oh, I'm going out on my own on Saturday because my mom's going on a date, and I have a secret meeting with a group of people that everyone hates, that I can't trust anyone else to accompany me." Yeah, that wouldn't go over well. So he covered his hair with a beanie, put up a soot, sent a text to his mom to let her know he was leaving, and made his way to the abandoned building they held these meetings in. In reality, they had purchased the building years ago in case anyone ever called the police on the gatherings, but it was easier to stay under the radar if they kept the building as run down and unmarked as the rest of the area. Izuku walked into the building, excited to see all his zero friends. They had started gathering like this twice a year to spend time with people who understand them. Zeros who had gotten new lives from the network came to be who they really were for just a bit and shared their struggles with living a lie. They had food, music, games, and conversation all day. These were some of Izuku's favorite days of the year. He loved having people who cared about him, but even if they knew everything he went through, they couldn't really understand it. Being surrounded by people who knew what it was like made him feel less alone. Katsuki couldn't understand how much it hurt to watch all the other kids get a quirk and wait excitedly for years, only to have your dreams crash around you. His friends couldn't understand the pain he felt every time he watched a person's eyes fill with pity or disgust when they found out he was quirkless. His mom couldn't understand how much it broke him to watch her cry at every quirkless suicide, knowing it could be him. The other Zeros understood. They had lived it. This year, Izuku was even more excited, because he'd be seeing them all in person for the first time since he won the sports festival. Sure, they'd messaged him and called, but seeing their faces and knowing how proud they were of their brother would beat a phone call any day. Izuku couldn't wait to hug them and thank them for coming to support him. He was even excited for the teasing about his tear-filled Instagram picture and his new boyfriend. Maybe, if he hadn't been so excited, he would have noticed the person watching him enter the building alone. Maybe he would have seen them taking a picture of him and texting his location to someone. Excuse me, what? What was those two last lines? Excuse me? No, what is going to happen? Oh god. But anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed chapter 11 of the Zero Network, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!